I traveled to India 5 years ago and staying over here in Jaipur. I personally want to share with you that how much that hurdles and how much that problems I feel over here, the stigmatization that I am a Pakistani that I feel over here, I cannot really share with you. One thing. Second thing is that the partition that took place 50 years ago or 60 years ago, and still it haunts and still it shapes our life. Okay. In my family members, I have met my cousin 25 years after. Okay, I don't know what is my cousin, who is my cousin, even my first real cousin, and still it goes on in my life. And that you are going to say about the 50 years ago partitions, these kind of ordeals, and it still is going on in my personal life. Okay. Later on that in my family members have met with the other family members from this side of body more than 50 years after. And one sister right now have met with his brother after 35 years. So, and it's a really a great historical, I think, it shouldn't be only took it a masquerade of people, but it still shapes the life of our youths also. So how do you think that, how much more it will goes on to do like so as it is going on right now?
Okay, can you hand the mic to the lady at the back, and Navtesh, if you take the question. In the pink scarf, right at the back.
So I'll answer these before I forget. I think the first question, that why did the shame not be thrown back? I don't think the people who were suffering at that stage were in any position. They were too suppressed, and they were too oppressed by grief and sorrow to do anything about it. And it takes very long time for the meek to be able to stand off with the brutes. Ultimately, they do on the same level, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of courage and a lot of help. I come to the second question later, but on the last question, I think it's a tragedy, what you have described. And I think you symbolize in many ways what some of the families are still suffering.